Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Locking It In with Deb and Pear. I'm Deb.
I'm Pear.
We're a husband and wife team who's a real estate agent and a loan officer. And we are giving you the real estate report for Monday, January 17th, 2022.
Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Is it?
Yep.
I had no idea. I work from home. I practice real estate. This isn't a 9-to-5 job. I'm always open. So this report comes from the Northwest Multiple Listing Service. Every month they put out a market update. For January 6th, they reported that severe shortages of inventory and record low temperatures and the snow that we had in December really restrained the housing activity around the state beyond the expected seasonal slowdowns.
Slowed it way down.
The volume of new listings added area-wide dropped 12.3% during December compared with the same time last year. Year-over-year inventory, pending sales, and closed sales also all fell by double digits. The only thing that rose were prices. 17.4% overall for homes and condominiums across Washington state. The median price for last month's closed sales was $572,900. And 12 months ago, that was $488,000 this time last year.
Big jump. Almost 100 grand.
And the prices for single family homes, excluding condos, surged about 17.5% to $590,000. Condos also jumped 17.6% to $435,000. And the highest price last month, highest median price for condo sales was $642,500. And that was in San Juan County.
That's a lot of money.
It's more or less all vacation homes there, I think. Northwest MLS brokers tallied 107,354 closed sales during 2021.
How many?
107,354.
That's a lot.
And that's an increase of 12.1% from last year. Yeah. I've had a busy year. I showed a lot of houses this year, or last year in 2021. A lot more than I sold. So the number of pending sales declined more than 15% from a year ago. And now there's essentially less than 2 weeks supply on the market at the moment at the end of December, which is really, really low. We've got some information for you about the status of foreclosures. That's a really interesting topic because we all know of the pandemic and the government efforts to prevent massive homelessness across the country. Foreclosure activity in the United States has dropped to an all-time low in 2021. Filings were down 29% from 2020 and 95% from a peak of 2.9 million in 2010, the lowest level since tracking began in 2005. Filings include default notices, scheduled auctions, and repossessions. Now, many people thought that there would be this massive tsunami of foreclosures once the government programs run out, and that is not happening.
It's not how it happened, yeah.
These efforts prevented millions of unnecessary foreclosures, and we might see a few more. Now, this information comes from Adams' year-end 2021 U.S. foreclosure market report. And this report shows that In 2021, there were 17,971 properties with foreclosure filings, down 8% from a month earlier, but up 65% from a year ago. Lenders repossessed 25,662 properties through foreclosure, which is actually the lowest level it's been since 2006. And according to the report, they believe these repossessions will continue to be lower than normal. That is because homeowners have a record amount of equity, over $23 trillion in homeowner equity right now.
Is that right? That seems like a little bit high.
Over 87% of homeowners in foreclosure have positive equity. That means that most borrowers can sell their house rather than lose it to foreclosure. Incidentally, the states with the greatest number of homes repossessed were Illinois, Florida, California, Pennsylvania, and Texas. Lenders started the foreclosure process on 92,346 properties in 2021, which is 30% less than 2020 and 96% less than the peak of 2,139,005 in 2009 to a new all-time low, going back to as far as the data is available, which is 2006. If you're thinking about buying your first home and you're looking a way to get that down payment, about 12% of first-time home buyers say that selling cryptocurrency helped them save for a down payment.
Yeah, that's kind of unusual because I only know like one person that deals in cryptocurrency, and he is a big time investor, real estate agent that used to be my boss 13, 14, 15, 16 years ago. He's the only person I know that's in crypto.
Yeah, I know quite a few people who were into crypto, and if you invest in the right crypto, you could have gotten a huge amount of equity. I know Bitcoin hit a record high of almost $69,000 in November. And if you had Bitcoin, you probably put a good sized down payment on a house, no doubt.
Yeah.
Now, the most common way that people put money down on their house, they got money by saving it. 52% got money for a down payment by saving from their paycheck. 12% said they did use a cash gift from the family, and 10% pulled the money out of their retirement fund, which you can do, by the way, without a penalty to buy your first home. Inflation has hit a 39-year high, and it's largely driven by the higher prices for housing and used cars. Consumer prices soared 7% in December from last year, and the largest year-over-year gain since 1982. A lot of that is due to supply chain constraints because of the pandemic. Reopening the economy has caused more demand in some sectors.
And overspending by the government.
And the stimulus, it's contributed to recent gains in inflation, but these things should balance out over time because the economy, the jobs have recovered. So the jobs that were lost have mostly come back, which is another reason why mortgage delinquency rates are falling, because more people, they're working now again and they're able to pay their bills again. The economy is readjusting itself, and gradually over time, the supply chain issues will resolve themselves and we'll be back to normal. And the Fed is keeping a close eye on it as well. The CPI, the Consumer Price Index, rose about 0.5% in December. The index for shelter went up 0.4%. Used cars and trucks, 3.5%. And the CPI rose 7% in December. In November, it raised 6.8%. So it's been going up steadily. Overall, the core CPI has increased 5.5% over the last year. And food is 6.3% more, and energy 29.3% higher. Mortgage rates, as we know, have been going up. 30-year mortgage rate averaged close to 3.4% for the month of December. and it went up a little bit more last week. The number of refinance applications is dropping and the number of purchase applications is going up. There's a higher demand for purchases than refinances. And I think that's because
Interest rates are higher.
the interest rates are going up and people that have needed to refinance, I think most likely have already done so,
There's
most
a
of
lot of
them.
people that need to refinance that still. It's
But
just
if you're looking for a new home or your first time home buyer, then you're thinking those rates are gonna go up and I think
gonna lose
people
your
are getting
opportunity,
urgent. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a sign that the purchase market is gonna stay alive and well. So sellers, give me a call. I need your inventory. Your house could be sold tomorrow. Literally.
Yep.
I don't even need to go take pictures. That is your real estate report for January 17th, 2022. Thank you for watching Locking It In with Deb and Pear. Please like and subscribe to get notified when we upload our next episode. See you all next week.
Okay, thank you.